They...
To chat with some random dude last night when I was streaming TFT. He hopped in my
Oh,
stream
yeah?
and I was like, because I was a little tilted. I'm not gonna lie. I was going in to play ranked, and then I accidentally queued up into Poro Party or
Oh, really?
whatever it's called, whatever that like the rotating game mode for TFT is.
Huh.
And it wouldn't let me FF. And when I left the game, it would just put me back into it. Like,
Oh,
I
weird.
couldn't fucking get out. So I only got one ranked game in, which I took second. So, gold 3 now. Let's go. Slowly climbing.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, let's see here. Maybe give me land. Yeah, me too. Why not? Yo to the low.
Yellow. Alright. You have everything randomized and whatnot?
No.
Yeah, dude, you're in charge. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, I got set a commander. Sorry. I don't know where I am. Ah! Ah!
Alright, there we go.
Alright,
That's
cool,
the
cool,
random
cool.
order.
Cool. I kept like clicking on it every time it would like stop for a second. And then it would be like, Ben's commander. I'm like, nope, I'm trying to set my commander.
I am going to. Cards Realm says this is a power level 5, but we're gonna
say it says that about my my Scarab God deck's a power level 5 deck. And this is a power level 6 deck. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, oh wait, who are you playing that? Oh.
Yeah, Ben's got 73 decks. I don't know if he told you, but he's Jeff
4
now.
decks. 2 of them are pretty much identical, and then this one I made with bulk cards that I got for like $20 at the game store.
Anyone mulligan?
I'm good.
I'm trying to shuffle still.
Okay, gotcha. I just am trying I'm gonna see if I can track the stats well enough on this playgroup thing.
So how does...
So you track them and they just
doesn't auto track. I think you input the stuff manually, but it only tracks like certain things. I don't know. We'll see if it's like too much of a hassle or not. I don't mind doing it, but we'll see how accurate I can get it.
Yes, so no mulligan from me then.
Cool.
Do that.
So same here.
I'm gonna mulligan. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yeah. I'll take it.
You keep?
I'll keep.
All right, 0 mulligans across the board. Let's see what happens here.
I have 1 land, but you know.
I'm the opposite. Okay. I was debating throwing it because I have too much land. Lamau. Never can have too much land, right, Ben? Ben's got an Armageddon in every deck, so.
Bro, the one time.
One time out of like thousands of games we've played together. Never let it go, man.
All right, I'm going to start. Okay. Draw. I will play Plains, and I will pass the turn.
Terrifying. Draw. Forest. Pass. Spacebar work. Okay, there you go.
Plains and pass.
Okay. Draw. Island. Step 2. Azorius Signet. And pass.
My turn, you said?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Mountain.
Pass.
Tap out for Zerta Druid. And pass.
Let's draw. Uh-oh, guys, we have a problem. I'll tap
Yeah.
1 for Profane Memento, and I will pass.
Yeah.
1 land. All right.
That is unfortunate.
It is about that time.
What time?
Ben's gonna have 1 land the entire game time.
Hey, that makes my Armageddon that much more effective.
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's you, Josh.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Land for turn. Then I'll just do this normal
Yeah, okay.
3. And I'll play Cultivator's Caravan. And pass.
Draw. And we'll do Island. Actually, I'm gonna do Plains. Tap 1, 2. Actually, this. I'm gonna tap him for green. You'll each take 1 damage. 1 white. Go Vanguard. No, pass.
1 damage. All right.
1 damage.
Ow.
We'll draw. Let's go. It's Plains.
I don't know if you heard Josh, but he took a damage.
Yes, I'm working on it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. You're doing 800 things.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't really understand what I'm doing here.
I believe that's all I can do here, so I'm gonna pass.
Alrighty. I will tap. Draw. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous.
I will have a rules question at some point that you guys will just have to make a decision on.
Alright. I'll go ahead and just do 1 to tap this for 2, another 2 for a Thopter Spy Network. And then I will just go ahead and pass the turn.
Give me a second. I'm just closing that so y'all can see better. Didn't really do anything. Okay. Draw. Then I will Island. And I will tap 4. Like this, so you'll each take 1 damage for Aragorn the Uniter.
Right.
Then I will. It's the turn.
Draw. Yeah, I kind of have to do this at this point. I'm gonna tap a Plains to tutor my. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna do my Soul Ring to the top of my library because I'm desperate for mana.
That is a bummer.
And actually, this is sorry.
Which tutor is it?
Yeah. Enlightened Tutor. Okay, maybe I didn't put a Soul Ring in this deck. Wait. Oh, I did. Okay.
It's like, dump Enlightened Tutor for a Soul Ring that doesn't exist.
I'm just kind of desperate here. That's on top of my library, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. Untap everything. At the beginning of my upkeep, I do control an artifact, so I got Thopter.
It's just one artifact? That's crazy.
Yep.
That's literally nuts.
Boom. Thopter. Okay. And I will draw for turn. I will just play Port Town, enters tapped, unfortunately. That's okay. Then I will pay 1 for this, 2, 3, 4 for Shorikai. Genesis Engine. And then I will immediately tap my Cultivator's Caravan to tap Shorikai to draw 2. I will discard a card. And I will make a pilot token. And that will be it for me.
Wait, so is this auto tracking, or not at all? Like the turns and stuff?
It's not auto tracking. I have to like enter the whatever like happens, but it doesn't track like when you play stuff. It just tracks like when damage is dealt, when like yeah, it just kind of tracks like how quickly damage is dealt, who deals damage, stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'll tap 2 like this. Arcane Signet, excuse me. And then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. You'll each take 1 damage. For Aragorn, King of Gondor, when he enters, I become the monarch. So, there's a way that I do that, right? Set as monarch. Yay!
Oh, and I did find out a ruling. Commander damage is only combat damage.
Interesting.
In general.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so I know we decided Aragorn doesn't do that, but...
No, we decided Scarab God doesn't do that.
Scarab
Aragorn is the one that we decided did.
But... Oh, yeah, so it doesn't...
Okay, cool.
Unless it's during combat.
Can y'all click on this card?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a ruling question. It's labeled as whenever Aragorn attacks, target creature can't block this turn, or if you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn. Doesn't denote that it's Aragorn, King of Gondor? I have 4 Aragorns in my deck. Would it proc on each of them? Or would it only proc on this Aragorn? That's my ruling question. I have no idea.
Ew.
So eventually I'm going to have 5 in my deck, and that kind of is going to become an important...
Okay, I think... Text printed on ruling 201.5c. Text printed on legendary cards refers to that card by a shortened version of its name. Instances of a card's shortened name used in this manner are treated as though they use the card's full name.
Okay, cool. Done. Other things that'll happen is I'll spawn a soldier, I'll scry 2, and I'll deal 3 damage to Josh, I guess, because Ben doesn't have any land and I feel bad.
Alright.
But I have a soul ring.
Yeah. It's about to go down. Alright, and then end step, I'll draw, and I'll pass the turn.
I don't know if that thing is going to work. It seems like it's really beta. I gave up.
For what?
The like tracker thing.
Yeah.
Well, there is a do you have the downloaded version?
Yeah, it's like an app, but it's super bad.
Dang.
It won't let you change the player order. Like that seems like a basic thing that you should be able to do.
Tap 1 for a soul ring.
Yeah, that seems really, really basic.
Yeah. It lets you pick who goes first, but it won't let you pick who goes after that. So maybe like in the future we just have to like set our order based on that thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. I will
So cool.
then pass.
Okay. Untap everything at my upkeep. I do control an artifact, so your boy be Thopton. And I will draw for turn. Go ahead and play a plains. Then I will for see here. I'll pay 1 to tap this for 2, 3, 4, 5 for Iron Soul Enforcer. Then I will just send. Let's see. Let's go ahead and send 2 Thopters in the air at you, Carson.
All right, you will become the monarch, and I will take 2.
Cool. Then at my end step, because I'm the monarch, will draw a card. And then I will pass turn. Oh, actually, also Thopter Spy Network. Whenever one or more artifact creatures deals combat damage, I draw a card. So I draw from that too.
Is a number of cards. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I shall. For 1, and you'll each take 1 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Roxana, Starfall Serpent. Good lord. And I will drop a meteor, and we'll hit Ben for 2, or we'll hit Josh for 2 with the meteor, Ben for 3 with the Aragorn proc. And then we'll give this Aragorn +4/+4, and he will swing at Josh for 8. And I will tap your pilot as he attacks. Or actually, sorry, I won't tap him. He just is not able to defend.
He can't block that turn. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I will. What is he then? He's an
8/8.
Okay.
He's got vigilance.
I'll just tap 1 and I will dispatch him. I control 3 or more artifacts, so he is exiled.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright, well, still landlock. We're gonna tap 4 though for Elspeth. And +1 to get a blocker out. 1/1 soldier. And that's my turn.
Ready. Then on my turn, I'll untap. On my upkeep, I control an artifact, so I get a Thopter. Let's see here. Thopter. Okay. I will draw for turn. I will then play my land for turn. Okay, I will go ahead and I will. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, yeah, okay. For 1 blue, I'll play Thought Cast. Has affinity for artifacts, so it costs 1 less for each artifact I control, which brings down to just costing 1 blue. That will draw me 2 cards. Okay. I will then go ahead and I will play for, let's see, I'll tap 1, and I'll tap 1 to tap the Azorius Signet for 2. And then I will tap another island for 3 for Katori Pilot Protege. I still have 3 mana left. 4, that. With my final 4, I will tap 4 here for Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh. Tezzeret allows the first activated ability of an artifact to activate each turn to cost 2 less to activate, which means I can tap Shorikai for free. That'll give me 2 cards. I will discard 1. And then I will also go ahead and +1 Tezzeret. That's going to also draw me 2 cards. Then I will also discard 2 cards unless I discard an artifact. But I am just going to... Actually, yeah, I'll discard 1, and it is an artifact, so I keep the rest. With that, I will go ahead and I will swing for 1 in the air at Carson.
Okay.
And because I dealt damage with an artifact creature, I get to draw a card. A little bit of card draw. A little bit of card advantage. Just a little.
His old card advantage is fucking hilarious. That's insane.
And then at the end of my turn, because I am the monarch, I will draw a card. And I will discard down to 7, which will be 1 here, 2 here, now 2, 4, 6, 7. And that will be my turn. So I will pass.
Right. I'm going to draw. Alright. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 damage to each of you. And I guess it doesn't really matter. 5 like that for Doors of Durin. And then I will tap. Actually, I'll deal 3 damage to Josh and give rocks from Aragorn.
Good.
And then I will give Roxanne +4/+4. And then I will swing at let me see actually. How do I want to do I'm gonna swing at Ben for 8 and Ben's commander, or not commander, planeswalker for 1.
All right. I will block and take the 1.
I will cast Trash the Town for 3, give her a trample, and whenever she deals combat damage, I'll draw 2 cards. So I'll deal 7 to you with the trample, and I'll draw 2. And then, because she attacked, I'll spawn a meteorite, which I'll deal 2 damage to the... Oh wait, she's... Never mind. I thought she was 4 too. I will deal 2 damage to... I'll just blow up one of your Thopters, Josh. That's about all I can do.
Okay, boom. Actually, I'll blow up the tapped one.
I'll gain 2 life for
Unless
2
you wanted to
creatures
select
turn.
a specific one, or do I get to select?
I mean, I get to select, but
Oh, okay.
I don't
I
really...
assume you would probably.
Yeah, I would
select
blow
one.
up an untapped one. I don't think it'll
that's fair.
matter, but...
Let's see. Probably not.
do like that. This goes away. Actually, I do have a question how this resolves, because I don't understand things. I give a creature +4/+4 when I cast a green spell. So would I deal an extra 4 damage to Ben?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That goes on
Yeah,
this
sorry.
guy.
So yeah, you'll take
Yeah,
4 more.
ability and stuff.
And then I will pass the turn, and I forgot to do my fucking Doors of Durin, but it's all good, because I missed it.
Still learning the deck. It's all good.
Yeah, there's just some weird combos where like 3 creatures do things, and then I also have artifacts, and I just cannot like.
I think it might be over. Not gonna lie.
It's Jover.
I'll +1 her to put a core ally back on. And yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and discard down, I guess, and pass.
Okay. On upkeep. Actually, on upkeep, I will untap, untap, untap. Make a Thopter.
Oh man, I really did some damage with that one.
Continuing to Thopt. I should also have 2 pilots, because I did do Shortcut's thing last time. I just don't have the tokens for it.
Yeah, I know. I always run into that.
Yeah, I want to order more, but they're like permanently out of stock because they've only been released in this one set. Okay. We'll draw. I will play Skycloud Expanse land for turn.
Oh, it's launching Fortnite. I might vanish for a minute. The update apparently finished.
All right, I think I've got to just go ahead and do this for the culture. We're going to so I'm going to use Tezzeret's ability on the Azorius Signet. So it costs 2 less to activate it, which means I can just tap it for 2 for free. And then I will pay an additional 3 for Perplexing Test, and I will choose to bounce all non-token creatures to their owner's hands.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tori and ISO Enforcer in my hand.
Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Resolves?
Yep. Sorry. Ward is still a weird. I've never played with Ward before, so.
It's only when targeting, I believe.
Yeah. That's why I said nope. We're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a new one for me too. I'm still trying to figure out, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a hexproof sort of thing. Okay. So now that that is done, I am going to pay. How much do I have here? Just 4, okay?
I'm gonna grab dice.
It's okay. just kidding. I'm gonna save this, I think, for now. And then I will go ahead and -2 Tezzeret. Target artifact becomes an artifact creature. If it isn't a vehicle, it has power and toughness 4/4, but Shorkai is a vehicle, so he is an 8/8 creature. And then I'm gonna tap one of my pilots for Cultivator's Caravan, and both of those are gonna go at Carson. So that's 13 on the ground, 8 of its commander damage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to send 3 Thopters in the air of Ben. And then I will go ahead and say in my second main phase, I will tap 4 for Padim Console of Innovation, which gives all my artifacts hexproof. One or more artifact creatures dealt damage to a player, so I will draw a card off of Thopter Spy Network. And I will go ahead. I think that's the last trigger I have. So I will pass the turn. Actually, let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8. I will discard down to 7. Yep. Cool. That's that.
All right. I'll draw. I will play. There it is. It's a shuffle. I have so many cards in my hand now. All right. I'm gonna play that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. For Roxanne again. And then I'll drop a meteor in, with which, dude, all your guys are thick. It's crazy.
My what? Creatures?
Well, yeah, all your creatures just have like way more toughness than power. Anyways,
Yeah. Also, I have my vehicles aren't creatures anymore.
Yeah, no, it's 2 damage, man. It's that's not a. I just was gonna see if I could blow up Padim, but I'll just nuke the untapped pilot.
Okay.
And then I will tap, or I will play a land for turn, and it enters untapped because I control a legendary creature. And then for 2, I'll play the Feldwar Stone, and I'll tap it for 1 and my other meteorite for 2, so 3, 4, 5. Psych 4 for Aragorn the Uniter. And then I will pass the turn to Ben.
That's probably one of the best removal spells I have, because it doesn't really it just buys me a turn, but it also doesn't affect most of my board because I have so many tokens and so many artifacts.
Yeah.
Super elite. Ben, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna need some more land in that deck, my guy. That is painful.
Yeah, he's got a 0 out on the board, so. Oh, never mind. It's a dude wearing a helmet.
Yes.
I thought it was Azir from League of Legends. Yeah, so what was the huge update today? Is it the summer update?
Yep. Snipers are back.
I didn't saw that.
I'm actually like so
But they're
down to
not-
play once this game's over.
That's
They're not,
crazy,
like,
right?
great.
They just do bonus damage to cars.
Bonus damage to cars, and you can't mod them. It's only the 4-time scope and 1 round.
So
you
it's
can't
the
have
heavy
an
sniper.
extended mag.
That's literally
It's the heavy
heavy
sniper.
sniper.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, I'm like so down for that. That's what
It's
we've been
doable.
calling
Yeah,
for
it's
all
doable.
season.
It's a good sniper right there.
Yeah, but it does, like, it has a 3-time multiplier to cars, so it's pretty good there.
Is it my turn? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I just noticed that I had the little orange ring. All right, I'll untap everything. On untap. Guess what? Soften.
Oh my god. It's a Soften.
I draw. Okay, interesting. I'll play Lamp Turn. See here. Trying through so much of my deck, I'm not finding my win cons. So how do I want to go about this? I think I will use Tezzeret's ability and tap the Azorius Signet for free, +1, and I'll recast Katori. I will also go ahead and, in my first main phase, +1 Tezzeret to draw 2. Dude, no way. And then I will just discard.
I have no idea how many loyalty points your commander has been, by the way.
Yeah. And then I will
2 or 6.
Okay, I was saying I just can't read the dice because it's like an actual number. Yeah, man, I just gotta count dots.
little doubt.
Thanks for accommodating me being mentally disabled.
I will pay 1, 2, 3 for Master of Ethereum. His power toughness is equal to the number of artifacts I control, which currently is 8.
Yeah, I was say.
So he's an 8/8. All my other artifact creatures are +1/+1 as well.
Neat.
Then I still have 4 available. Perfect. Okay. I will then just go ahead and say 2 Thopters in the air at each of you. That's a total of 4 damage to each of you because they are artifact creatures. So they're 2/2s.
I think this might be the end.
Don't think that matters, actually. I'll just tap 1, and I will, tap short guy, draw 2, discard 2. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll discard an island, then I have 2, 4, 6, 7 cards in hand. So I'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play island. And then I will some bullshit.
I keep forgetting all my draw triggers, lol. I have too many. Yeah. I also don't have the Monarch thing right in front of me, so I keep forgetting that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to tap, just to make this easy on y'all, I'm going to tap all 3 of my meteorites at once to cast 3 different spells. So that's 6 mana. For Coppercoat Vanguard, which will spawn a soldier. For Zerta Druid, which will deal 3 damage to Josh and give Roxanne +4/+4. And okay. See Beyond, which will scry 2, and then I'll draw 2. It's down here. Draw 2. And I'll take a card from my hand and shuffle it into my library.
Nice.
Yep. Alright, that is step 1. Step 2.
Actually, wait, I have 5 decks. I forgot I made a Nadu deck.
Wait, the bird?
Hey, Dad. Oh,
Dude.
It's
no.
not. It's not good. Like
Oh.
it's a bulk box deck as well. I didn't like. Yeah, it's not good, but I should have played that because that has 50 lands in it.
Oh, dude.
To
Yeah, I bet, dude.
cast Kellen Joins Up, spawn a soldier. I'm not going to do the first part. I'm just going to let it be the enchantment. I'm going to spawn a soldier, give Roxanne +4/+4, and scry 2. Then I will pay 1 blue for Thought Scour. Josh, you're going to put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard.
Yep.
I'll draw.
I want those lands.
I know. I'm just throwing lands away like crazy.
It's
So
just
what
wasteful.
did I cast this turn? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana? 2, 10. Okay, so I've got 2, 5 left opened. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing at Josh with Roxanne. And then I will scry 2. And
How much damage is coming my way?
it's gonna depend, but currently Roxanne is a 12/11. But give me a second. Door of Durin is proccing.
Oh, okay.
Gonna do this, and I will reveal the top card. It's a creature, so it's gonna be tapped and attacking. So you'll be 12/11 and 4/4 coming at you. The legendary creature entered. So actually, sorry, it's gonna be 13/12 and 5/5 because a legendary creature entered, so everyone gets +1/+1.
And you don't control any elves, correct? So there's no trample on those guys?
I don't control any elves or dwarves. So
okay, cool.
dwarves is trample, elves is hexproof.
It's just straight up damage.
Yep, it's just straight up damage. But
And
I
it's
will
again, remind me, it's a 12 something. And
it's a 13/12 and a
Okay.
5/5.
Okay, well, I'll block the 13-1 with a pilot.
Okay.
And I will block the 5/5 with my Master of Ethereum.
Okay. Also, I spawn a meteorite and I'll nuke just one of your things. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So the pilot dies to the what's her name, and then the Master of Ethereum is fine.
Yeah, the other guy died.
I'll gain 2 life for 2 creatures dying. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy. And then
Back
I
in it.
will pass the turn.
Come on, give me a land. Nope. Alright. I'll go ahead and tap 3 to play. Actually, wait, I have to tap 4. Don't I? I'll tap 4. Or let's go 2 with 1 floating for Brave the Sands. Creatures can block an additional creature and they have vigilance.
All creatures
And then I'll
or
tap
your creatures?
my creatures,
Okay.
creatures I control.
Just
And
use
then I'll tap 1. Yeah, this is not.
That's like, I don't know what's happening.
Griff Spoon to give him +1/+0 and flying on Gust Cloak. And then I'm going to just up Elspeth to give myself another token creature. And then I'm actually not going to pass. I'm going to actually I am going to pass.
Okay. On my upkeep. Gonna make a Thopter.
Woo! Really keeping your Thopter army at bay with my meteorites.
Untap all my lands. Draw a card for turn. All right, awesome. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. How can I do this? I can do that. Yep. Okay. So to start, I will play my land for turn. So lands. I will +1 Tezzeret, and allows me to draw 2 cards. And then I discard 2 cards. I'm going to discard a plains, and most importantly, I'm discarding Wonder. As long as Wonder is in my graveyard and I control an island, all of my creatures have flying. I will be going ahead and next. I will be playing for 3 using Tezzeret's passive on the Azorius Signet to tap it for 2/1 for Drum Bellower. Next, I will be tapping another 2, 1 white, 1 blue for Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. Finally, I will be playing 4. Actually, I'll take this island for a Crush Contraband, targeting 1 meteor, and Kellen joins up, exiling them both. And with that, let's see what we can do here. I will tap Drum Bellower to crew Shorikai. Because of Katori, I only use crew 2. And then I will be sending Shorikai at Carson in the air for 9 commander damage, as well as 3 Thopters at Ben for 6 in the air. I am giving Shorikai vigilance and lifelink until end of turn because of Katori.
I'll block one Thopter and kill it with Guest Cloak.
And then I will gain 9 life off of Shorikai. And I think I will draw Thopter Spy Network.
Actually, 2 of them die because this guy can block 2 creatures. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So it evens out because I gain 2 life and then lose 1.
All right.
He lost 2 because all of his artifacts are +1/+1.
Oh, okay. So
yep, they're all 2/2s in the air. And then let's see, what do I have left? I have 2 mana as well. 3, if I count that. I think I will just go ahead and pass the turn. Oh wait.
Oh, sorry. All right, draw. Tap and tap.
On your untap, I also untap all my creatures from Drum Bellower.
Yeah. Let's get this shit. All right, so how am I gonna do this? For some reason I only have one soldier token, so this human is just gonna be a soldier.
Bet. Is it 1/1 white soldier?
Yeah, just one white soldier, nothing special.
Good.
All right, so 4, 3. Like, well, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna have 3 meteorites for 6. 3 of them are gonna be Rockerick, which is gonna deal 3 damage to Josh and spawn a soldier. The other 3 is going to be for killing the kid, which is going to spawn a second soldier. I'm going to scry 2. I'm going to put them on the bottom. And then I'm going to give +4/+4 till end of turn to, I guess, Roxanne again. And then because I cast a multicolored spell, I'm going to spawn a golem. And then I'm going to cast for 1, 2, 2, and 3. I'm going to cast the Drover, Grizzly, and give Aragorn the Uniter +4/+4. Then for 1, 2, and 3. Nope, sorry. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to cast Pledge of Unity. So I'm going to spawn a soldier. I'm going to give Aragorn +4/+4. I'm going to spawn a golem. And then everyone is going to get a +1/+1 counter. And I'm going to gain life for each creature I control. So I'm going to gain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 life.
I am getting nervous.
Put a 1/1 counter on everybody. So give me just a moment to use every die I fucking own.
Oh no. I feel like I'm a little behind the curve here. You guys are in some insane board states right now.
Yeah, your 4 mana is a little tough to work with, for
I'm
sure.
just got the soul ring out. You know, that's...
Yeah. Sure, you're ahead on that.
All right, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a lot of math. So just be ready.
All right.
I'm going to swing at you for 15 with Aragorn the Uniter.
Okay.
10 with Roxanne. And I will bring in a meteor to destroy whatever has... I'll destroy a Drumbeller, actually, for 2 damage.
Is it a targeted ability?
It says when it enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
So that's 15, 10. Wait. 16, 10. And then 4. And then 3 4 3s. And then another 4/3. And give you
4 3s.
Yeah, so there's 4 4/3s, a 10/9, a 16/15, and a 4/4.
Does anything have trample?
Nobody's got trample.
Awesome.
But we're just getting desperate because all your shit flies. So
Yes. So I will block Aragorn. So whoever the 2 biggest ones are, Aragorn and Roxanne, I assume, right?
Yep.
They're getting blocked by Thopters.
Okay.
So that removes them. Then I have what? 4 4/3s, so it's 16 damage?
16 and a 4/4.
And a 4/4,
So
so that's a
20
total.
total.
20 total. Well, I'll block one of them with the Master of Ethereum. So I'll kill it and he won't die.
Do you have a choice? I'm gonna assume either the Zartar Druid or the Coppercoat Vanguard.
One sec.
They're the only two that do anything.
Hold on, let me see.
I mean, I
Yeah, blow up the Vanguard.
figures.
So then I'm taking 16 now.
Yep.
I will block another one of them with Katori, but I will tap Pippin to give her protection from creatures so she won't die, but neither will it. So now I'm taking 8.
You're taking 12.
12, right, yeah. And I think I can live with 12, so I'll take it.
All right, and then... Oh, fuck a doc, man. I forgot about Dora Duran. Whatever. It's just too many cards, man. Too many cards. Tap 1 and 2 for Minas Tirith to draw a card. And then I will pass the turn.
All right.
You have 2.
Oh, I dealt combat damage to you, didn't I, Josh? So I'm gonna become the Monarch, draw a second card.
Monarch, yeah. True.
You have 2 vehicles, Josh?
I have 2 vehicles currently, yes.
Okay. Oh, I will untap and draw. It's a swamp. Oh my goodness.
And we're fucked. Ben's gonna cast 35 spells, and it's gonna be over.
4 with 5 mana. Would be mild.
Yeah, I don't think anything special is going to happen here. Well, actually, something very special is going to happen here. I'm going to go straight to combat.
Something so special is gonna happen. I'm gonna get my land. I'm not gonna cast anything.
All right. I'm going to swing at Josh for. Wait, do you have any flying, Josh?
Everything flies.
Everything flies. Okay. Gust Cloak, if he becomes blocked, I can untap him and remove from combat, but for now he's going to be a 4/0 with flying.
Wait, what?
I'm going to also...
A 4/4?
Or 4/4.
I was gonna say, so he's dead.
Or 4/3, I mean. Sorry, 4/3.
The plus.
4/3. And a 1/1 core ally, and then we'll swing at Carson with 2 core allies on the ground.
The cores are on the ground?
They're soldiers, correct?
They're soldiers, yeah. They're white soldiers.
1/1s?
Just 1/1s?
1/1s, yep. So 5 total at you.
I'm going to use 2 5/5 golems to obliterate them. Actually,
right.
sorry.
Life.
I'm going to block 1 with a golem. I'm going to block 1 with Kellen, and I'm going to gain 4 life.
All right.
I block the token with my 1/4 to kill it, and then I'll take the 4.
All right. So we get another. Okay. Then in my second main phase. Dang, Josh. Dang. I thought I could bait you. All right. I'll tap 4 for Dam and its overload cost and destroy each creature. And if a creature is destroyed in this way, it cannot be regenerated.
Ooh.
Any response?
What is the card? I can't click on it.
Damn.
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 Well, I cast it for its overload, which is 2 white and 2 colors.
Destroy target creature. So destroy every creature.
Overload, yeah.
Creature destroyed.
Well,
they can't reach him.
I guess Josh is gonna win.
No, he only has 2 vehicles. That's why I was okay with it. And I was hoping he would crew Shorekai to kill my guy. So that he'd be a creature.
So all creatures are gone.
Yes.
These 4 are gone, yeah.
Okay, so count how many creatures die, because I gain life equal to that.
I lose 4.
Oh. 3, 6,
4, 1.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14?
Oh, dude, this is why I'm So, anti-board wipe is I'm the only one that runs a creature deck. So I'm like the only one that's ever like really...
This is a creature deck. Mine is a
Okay.
full creature deck.
Let me
I just
reiterate.
only
I'm
don't
the
have
only
mana.
one who plays creatures.
I mean, I had 5 out. I just, yeah.
So it's just
I'm just struggling so hard. Okay.
quite a bit more
and then
annoying
I'm going to
for me then.
up Elspeth to put a core ally or soldier out.
There's very few board wipes that target anything besides creatures. So
I mean, I'll throw Armageddon back in here for you.
no, that's what that does. There's very few. There's the Gear Hulk and the Armageddons and stuff like that.
I'll keep a crit after.
I'm a big Gear Hulk fan. I think that's become my favorite board wipe. Just because it like fucks everybody over equally.
Let's see here. Okay. I will draw for turn. I will play a land for turn. Interesting. Interesting. So I think what I'll do, Carson, can you count the number of creatures you have in your graveyard?
Yeah.
And actually, same for you, Ben. I assume it's less though.
7, and they're all gonna get exiled. Yeah.
7? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use 2 with Tizret's ability, pay 2. I will exile your whole graveyard.
Oh, the whole thing?
And then I will make 7 1/1 spirit tokens. I will probably just go ahead and okay. I need to give me a sec. I need to look through my thing here. Okay. Whoops. Throw my stuff on the ground. I'm gonna pay 2 or 6 for one last job, and I'm using Spree to include return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield and return target vehicle card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will be returning the Drum Bellower and I guess just the Aerial Surveyor. I have a way better vehicle, but none of you have any creatures, so awkward. That goes in the graveyard. And what we're going to be doing here is, yeah, I think Ben only has 5 mana still. I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way. So I will just go ahead and tap. Probably did that wrong. I think I'll just -2 Tezzeret, make Shortcut a creature. And it'll be 8 Nair to Carson, which should be enough commander damage, I think.
Yeah.
And then I can't attack on anything else because everything else has something still.
Jeez. Commander damage.
So
did you have flying on the board before, Carson?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Well,
I mean, it would have been hard though. I don't know, because I had Pippin.
I don't
So
need to destroy it. I just need to be able to fucking block.
yeah, but I had Pippin, so I could have given Shortcut protection from creatures, which means you can't block him. So unless you could have
yeah.
destroyed Pippin, I had unblockable on the board as well. So either way, I think it was a GG. And
I just need a life. I was at 14.
Go ahead and fucking play anybody.
for sure. I think
Seriously, this is just.
I will just at the end of my turn, since I think I got Monarch back because of that. I will draw 2 cards because I have Thopter Spy Network and that, and I will pass.
I'll tap upkeep, draw.
Fucking
Solar
pissy.
Swamp. Alright, I have 6 mana now.
So annoying. I just want to be late.
Alright. Alright, well, first off, I'm going to ult Elspeth and -8 her to get all my artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and lands are indestructible. So I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Is
it the Sun's champion? Is that which Elspeth?
Knight Errant.
Ooh.
Knight Errant? I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
And I'm going to tap 3 for or actually it'll be 4. I'll go 4. 4 on Sarah's Wings to equip it to the core ally.
You're 1 creature.
So it'll be +1/+1 flying, vigilance, and lifelink. And it is also legendary now and indestructible. And then I'm going to swing at you with that.
What is it, just 2 then?
It has vigilance as well because of Brave the Sands.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's going to be 2. It's just going to be 2. Yeah.
Just 2 in the air.
2 in
I mean, I'll just throw one of my spirits at it.
Right, sounds good. So Spirit will die, right? So I'll gain a life
Spirit
for
dies,
that.
yeah.
And then I'll gain 2 life for the core ally. And then I'll pass.
Alrighty. Untap. I get a Thopter. Thopter goes it down. I will need to untap. I will draw for turn. It's not really that useful anymore. I will go ahead and play land for turn, I suppose. Just Power Depot. It doesn't do anything. Oof. I think I'll beat you, but it's just going to take a long time. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't think you can do damage to me fast enough. But I don't know if I can do damage to you fast enough.
Monarch is gone now, right?
I don't know how that works. I don't know if once it's introduced, it stays in the game after, because it technically is a token that gets passed around normally, right? It's not like a card-specific thing. Not totally sure how that works.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it stays. So I will draw, or I didn't do damage to you, so it's
nah.
Yeah. I think
Stays for me.
I think.
I'll just pay 2 for Vidalcan Engineer, I guess. Oh, I need to draw cards. So lame. I don't really know what my win condition is here. I think it's just trying to do as much damage as possible. It's hard though because I can't do commander damage because you can just block it, I think, at this point. Okay, well, I think I will just For this turn, +1 Tezzeret. Draw 2.
Oh no, he's gonna.
I can discard a card. I'll discard an artifact for sure. I think I just gotta do this for now. Pay 5 for Iron Soul Enforcer.
Okay.
And then I'll tap. See here. God, I need a lot. Tap 4, 5, 6 plus 2 spirits. Actually, have extra spirit tokens, I believe. 2 spirits to crew Shurikai. And I will attack you for 8 in the air.
All right, I'll block.
Awesome. He doesn't have death touch, right?
No.
No. Okay.
Gain 2.
Which doesn't do anything. Yeah, you gain life. I don't do anything. However, I have Iron Soul Enforcer, which is whenever my commander attacks alone, I return an artifact card from graveyard to the battlefield.
Nice.
So I will just return. Oh, I don't even know what's going to be. I don't know what's going to win me the game. I don't think I have anything in here. We'll just do the Master of Ethereum back on. And that will be it for me.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
And then on your untap, I untap all my creatures because of Drone Lawyer.
Tap 2, Soul Ring and Plains. Actually, I'm not going to tap. Yeah, I'm just going to swing. Just enter combat and swing for 2. And
Okay, block 1 with one of my spirits.
Again, 3. It's Vigilance, and I think I'm going to pass. Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. On my upkeep, I make a Thopter. I feel like my board just needs to get as big as possible. Go for the best. Draw.
Just need mana.
I know exactly what card I need, but I just can't get there. Play land for turn. Golly. I think I just tap Shurikai for his ability for free with Tezzeret. Draw 2. I have to discard 1. Discard this. I'll make a pilot. Let's see. Okay, so how much do I even have? Like if I were to attack here, 5. Actually, what is this guy right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9, 9? Where's that? Okay, so I'd have 9. Let me do some quick maths real quick.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to attack you with everything in the air.
Okay.
The total is going to be 29. My largest amount in a single place is the Master of Ethereum for 9, so you can.
I can block 9 and take 20.
20.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, so that's my combat phase. What the freak do I have in my hand?
2, I guess.
In my second main phase, I'll +1 Tezzeret. I'll draw 2. Pretty good, I guess. I will discard artifact. So I can only have to discard 1. How much land do I have left here? I feel like I shouldn't have all my land untapped, but I don't think I actually did play anything yet, did I? Nope. So for 4, I will play the Unwinding Clock.
What does that do?
I untap all my artifacts on your untap step. So I now untap all creatures and all artifacts on your turn.
Hey. How much is it?
It's a 4 cost.
All right.
I will also pay 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 for Parhelion 2.
I will have a response. I'll tap 3 for Lapse of Certainty to counter it. And you put it on the top of your library instead. Yeah. It's just a delay.
Just a delay, yeah. And I have no more mana available. So I will pass the turn.
All right.
Actually, at the end of my combat step, I draw 2 for my spells, which gets me permanently back in my hand.
Jeez, bro. This is tough. All right. I'll just go ahead and tap 7. So 2, 5, 6, 7 for Teysa.
Oh, your commander comes out for the first time in this game.
It's a 7 cost, and I've been landlocked. And I will then enter combat if that resolves.
Okay.
And swing at you for 2 with vigilance and all that jazz.
Okay, block with spirit, like usual.
Let's get 2, 3 for creature dying. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap everything. Draw. Play land for turn. I'll pay 4 for Katsumasa the Animator. And then, so let me do a real quick check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thopter as well. 10, 11, 12. So this guy's actually 12, 12 now. And okay, I'm just gonna go to combat here. I'm gonna do basically the same thing I did last turn. I can attack with everything. Except I'm gonna -2 Tezzeret to Crew Shorekai this turn.
Okay.
So it's going to be.
You should read my commander, just by the way.
Oh. Yeah, good call.
Before you declare.
Oh, interesting. That's pretty annoying.
And both of these can block an additional creature because of Brave the Sands. I forgot to do that last turn with the 2/2.
Your commander's not gonna probably be blocking the because she doesn't have flying.
Yes, that's true. Oh,
But,
yeah, that is true.
Okay, let me see. The only way to attack then, I guess, is if I can do lethal. So if I should do 35, well, how much is this guy? Is this a 2/2, right?
It's a 2/2, and I can block 2 creatures with him.
Okay. Interesting. Don't think there's anything you can do about that. Yeah, I don't think so. So let me just see how much I can actually even do. Can't quite do enough. Dude, that one guy is holding it down so hard. I can do 49 damage, but you can block enough to not kill you.
I'm just trying to stall here. I'm not gonna. I mean, I have a win con. I'm just trying to. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think in a couple turns you'll have enough stuff out to do lethal.
Yeah.
But we'll try. All right, my turn. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Or-
I'm gonna attack with everything. It's gonna be 49 damage total.
All right, I'll block the 2 biggest.
Okay, that's gonna be Master of Ethereum and Shorikai.
Okay, I'll gain 2, and then I'll take.
And that'll be minus 19, so 30.
Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna be at 7, and anything that dealt damage to me is now dead.
Yeah.
And count how many that is, because I'll put that many flying creatures, flying 1/1s on the battlefield.
Yeah. So it's going to be. Luckily, a couple of them are vehicles. Those don't count. Then I'll have.
Well, wait, but they're artifact
Soon as-
creatures for the turn, right?
But as soon as an artifact creature hits the graveyard. Oh,
Well,
it's
this
not
isn't.
destroyed,
This is deals damage.
Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13.
13. Okay, so I'm gonna gain 13 life, and put 13 1/1 flyers out. Right there. Cool. And those are all indestructible with vigilance and an additional block.
Nice.
All right. Second main phase.
All right. Okay, yeah, second main phase. Golly, I really just need one card. Is what it is.
Don't forget that Monarch too. Might be able to
Yeah,
get something there. Oh, jeez. I don't know.
so I'll just play Parhelion again. I don't think it matters though. I think he probably can just kill me, but we'll see.
I think maybe.
It'll be close. I just don't have any life. And I'll draw 2 at the end of my turn. And yeah, I mean, just gotta pass the turn. It's crazy.
Untap, keep draw. That'd be. Well, no, it's not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to combat and swing at you with everything.
Which is how much it is.
So 13, 14, 15 plus 4, so 19 total. 13 1/1s, a 2/2, and a 4/4.
Okay. I can block your commander with the Master of Ethereum.
Okay.
It's a 5/5. Yeah, she's indestructible. Oh, no, she has protection from creatures. Never mind, I can't block her. I will block the other guy with the Master of Ethereum then. And I'll block one of your spirits with a 1/1. What is that going to be down to? 12, 16 still?
12. No, it's just 12.
No, because you have 13 spirits plus 4/4, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be
16. I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, because I have artifacts. Or
it wouldn't matter anyway. I was just going to play Dead to the Deathless next which would be. Dang. I mean, you only lose 8 life, but I think.
Dude, I drew through half of my deck, and I didn't draw any removal. How insane is that?
That's pretty bad.
I have Swords to Plowshares and I have Swords to Plowshares in here that would have won me the game because I could have exiled your guy. I have Path to Exile, which also would have exiled your guy and won me the game. I have Teferi, who slows the sunset, which could have allowed me to tap him down and won me the game. Like, there's so many win cons in my deck.
Yeah, and then I think
so tough.
Elspeth is pretty much the only reason I won.
It's crazy. Like I figured, like, I know I didn't pay enough attention to her. I should have looked at her earlier. Yeah.
Y'all were attacking each other, and I just kept upping her.
I know, and I thought for sure it didn't matter because, like, I was like, even if you have like 1 or 2 things, I can just overwhelm with the board state. But getting your commander out and having her be indestructible is tough.
Got 3 lands in a row there too, which came in clutch.
Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, there's so many win cons in here.
Bro, you have a lot of your upgraded cards are in there now. I can tell.
I know. If I had Pippin too still on the board, it was such a toss up between getting Drumbellower back or Pippin. I should have probably gotten Pippin because then I could have made my commander unblockable.
Oh yeah.
I could have swung through a few times with him.
I think
Gosh, hard decisions. I think I either need more recursion in here or maybe some tutors because if I could have gotten
tutors
one of those cards. I figured that like endless card draw would be just as good as a tutor, but I was just proven wrong. Oh well, that was a good game. I feel like it was close. Except for
personal tutor is like $5 card blue, 1 cost to.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess I think it's sorceries or instants, but there's a couple of good ones like mystical. I think I have in my Laura deck where it's you just like search your library and put it in your hand or something. It's like okay.
Yeah, I mean, in reality, like the chance of me drawing that tutor is the same as me drawing the removal spell. It's just like
true,
But
then you got 2 times the chance.
Yeah, I actually have 3 single target exiles in here. I also have Reality Shift. Oof. All right. That's how it goes. That's about the best my deck has performed, though, outside of that one game where I got to draw my whole deck.
Honestly, yeah,
in like
that
a
was
legit straight up game that it performed well. I'm happy with it. Dude, I'm building a Tesa deck too, except a different version.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that's
building
crazy.
the Tesa Karlov one, which doubles all of your death effects. So it's like an aristocrats deck. So everything just like has like death triggers and stuff like that.
This one doesn't have any like actual structure. I just kind of found a bunch of decent cards to put in there, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'll have to play the bird deck at some point. Is Carson?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still here or not. His stream is still going.
I'm still here. I just
Oh, you are? Okay.
went and laid down.
Gotcha.
There's nothing for me to fucking do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, GG's. Yeah, I'll work on getting another deck together, or I'll play the one that I got for Jenna at some point too. But it's pretty dank. Pretty dank.
Yeah, the only reason I won the game is because Carson had 14 creatures out. I was gonna die if I didn't get that life. I was about single digit.
Dude, that's true actually.
Real bad.
Yeah, that's how it
actually when
goes.
you
I
think
get
because it removed
four
my
lives and everyone else wins.
what's that?
I'm realizing that I can't play either of my decks versus y'all, so I have to go build a new one.
Because of removal?
Because you guys, well, yeah, I'm the only one that runs a creature deck, except, I mean, this is a creature deck, you say, but it just didn't obviously appear to be this game because you're landlocked.
Well, I didn't play anything really besides creatures and then one planeswalker and one board wipe. That's kind of it, but
anyways, yeah, there's just all of the board wipes that anybody runs besides Armageddon. I know, I'll caveat it. Are just creature board wipes, so my deck just doesn't get to play. It does what it wants to do, and then it gets fucked, and then it does what it wants to do again, and then it gets fucked, and then I just get one shot. So I just have to build a different deck, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just at a certain point, you basically get to the point where it's like either die or I remove the thing that's gonna kill me, and like single target removal just doesn't work if there's 15 things trying to kill you.
Because like if we didn't have, if I didn't play that, you were winning that pretty much for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
14 creatures.
I
like,
mean,
an absurd amount of damage on the board, and I had 2 core allies or 3 core allies. Like
you do have to consider though, like yeah, you're right. I probably could win the game, but again, like it's just a bummer when Josh has already hit me for 17 commander. I can't block his commander again. And then I mean, there's just nothing I can do. I just don't get to play. So
Yeah, I mean, there's like ways to evade board wipes. I mean, there's expensive options, obviously,
I'm
like
not
Teferi's Protection, but there's
spend money.
I mean, there's like cheap options though too. Like there's I can't think of what it's called, but there's one where it like basically exiles your whole board, like blinks your whole board. You could like
phases
happen
out.
there, yeah.
Isn't
That's
that like
Teferi's
a $20
Protection.
card? Or
What's that?
15? Isn't that like a $15 or $20 card?
Well, Teferi's Protection is that one's like a $45 card.
Yeah.
There's cheaper ones that are exiled because that one phases out, so you don't lose any like board state. There's other ones that are cheaper where it's like you'll lose counters and things like that, but you'll like keep your board. I just don't know them off the top of my head, but there's like definitely ways to play around board wipes. But like, I mean that the thing about Commander and like Magic in general is like your goal is to play your win conditions and stop your opponent's win conditions. And so it's like for me, it's like my win condition is play a bunch of artifacts that are evasive and send them in. Your win condition is play a bunch of gigantic creatures. So yeah, like it just kind of is what it is. Like it's just how it goes. There's definitely things that can stop me. Obviously, Ben's board wipe affected me enough where I didn't have my pieces to win the game either. I lost my win conditions. It's just how the game goes.
I mean, I'm down to remove my stuff again. I'm
just saying, man.
When I have single target removal is not you're still winning.
No.
Exactly, yeah.
buy Swords to Plowshares.
Here's my
you
thing.
Still win.
Right.
Here's my issue. Is the removal that y'all run, like, I get that my deck can get out of control and scary, but we've played 5 games of Commander now, and
It's not against your deck.
no, and in all 5 games, my deck has gotten huge. So then people drop board wipes that affect. I mean, yeah, but what? You lose like 6 creatures, Josh. Ben loses like 2. And then it just wrecks my game. It's just like this one thing. It just like bugs me because it only really affects my win cons until like the end right there. Like then it affected Josh a little bit, but there was still like a decent chance you win. But like it's stuff like bounce all counters to their hand. Like that card, I'm the only one that really like. Okay, again, now that we've played against Ben's deck or tokens, sorry, bounce all tokens. Like now Ben has a token deck. Okay, fair. But before I ran 2 token decks that only affects me. I was the only one running a creature deck, so those only affected me. Exile and Graveyard, I was the only one running a Graveyard interaction deck. So that's like, it's just like, dude.
But all those also benefit my win condition. Like my win condition of artifacts is like the reason I can run those is like my creatures dodge all that stuff, and so my win condition is remove everyone else's stuff, and then I suddenly have the craziest board state. Or like for the exiling thing, it's like, oh, suddenly I have a gigantic number of flyers, like evasion, boom, flying in. Like it's not like it's just to eliminate another player. It's also like the way that my deck actually wins the game. So it's like, I mean, it just gets to the point where it's hard to kind of like, make a good case, because basically it's like either I play that and I win, or I don't play that and you win. And it's like, if the card's in my hand, it's an easy choice for me to make every time.
As
And like, especially like the
I
one
can't-
that bounces tokens, like the reason it's in my deck is because it's versatile. Because like I can either bounce tokens or I can bounce non-tokens. But either way, my deck comes out on top because most of my deck doesn't get affected by either of those.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Same with like organic extinction. Like, yeah, it removes all creatures, but not artifacts. It's just like it just synergizes well with what I need to do to win the game.
I'm just trying to express that it annoys the fuck out of me, and it makes me not want to play sometimes, because I'll get hit with 3 to 4 things that only affect my deck in a single game, and then I'll go from being in like first or second to just being out, and then I'll have to sit and watch for half an hour. Like, that's all I'm saying is like sometimes it tilts the fuck out of me, and I'm not gonna lie about it. Like,
that's fair. I mean,
it's
that's fair. Like,
I don't get to play the decks I want to play, so I'm gonna go build a new deck apparently. Hey man, it is what it is, man. I
mean, I'm down. I don't know.
Try to explain it and whatnot, but
it just doesn't.
I mean, it's fair. Like, I'm not like discrediting how annoying it is to have your win cons removed. I'm just not really sure like what a good solution is. Because like,
I mean, because I feel like if I only put single target in my deck, then I'm just I'm screwed then, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like
I guess we either have to all have
at the
only creatures or not.
Yeah.
And like, I'm building a new deck that revolves around creatures. Like, sure, board wipe's gonna hurt then too, but like, if I have 15 creatures on board, like I can't fault it either. I'm just gonna.
Well, even if I have a creature deck, I'm still gonna put a board wipe in case someone has more than me. I feel like, but.
And like decks play different speeds too. Like my deck plays pretty slow, so I need to like play those things to slow the game down to give me a chance to build my board.
I don't know if anyone has a solution. Like I'm here. I want us all to have fun. I don't
know. For sure. I'm open to whatever. I can definitely build a different deck, but even the like new deck that I'm building that is creature based still has board wipes, because if it gets to a point where like I have to just wipe everyone's board, including my own, to stay in the game.
Board wipes are just like insurance in case you have the worst board state. That's kind of why I put them in. Like, if I get behind, I can catch up by board wipe.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like resets.
It's like I killed all my stuff there too.
I guess then we just have different perspectives on why we're here, but it's fine. I'll just build.
What's
I'll
your
just build a new
perspective?
deck. I'll just build a new deck. It's fine.
What's your perspective? I'm
I
curious.
just, I man, I just, I'm here to play like decks to see everyone's deck play the way it plays, and
I feel like
like
your deck did what it wanted to do, and
yeah,
that's why it was so
and then I didn't
sad.
get to do anything with it. My deck
Because if
played
you did something with
exactly
it, I
how it
would have
wanted
just
to play until the last step, and then the whole thing got removed twice. And then you exile my
the
graveyard.
last step was kill me or kill men, and like we just can't sit there and like let that happen, you know? Like that's just not how the game goes. Like even just playing for fun, like I'm not just gonna like roll over either. If I have the card, I'm gonna use the card. If I remove all the cards, I'll lose every game.
I'm down to.
Like we can just all play combo decks. Like my next one has an infinite combo in it, I think.
I don't know. Whatever.
I'm trying to look at.
I'll build a new deck.
Alright.
I don't have
I just
any.
can't. I can't keep playing these two decks against you guys because it pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's part of me that is like questioning why I repicked up this game. Like, it's just it pisses me off, and so. And like I get that that's like half my problem, and I need to figure out why the hell that I have that reaction. Like I get that that's my personal issue, but I can't continue to play these decks against.
Have you considered
against y'all.
adding just changing your deck maybe and adding a few like non-creatures?
I mean, I have a bunch of non-creatures, but like in that game, man, I got
Like non.
I got my enchantment removed. I got my artifacts removed. I've got other pieces.
But like I mean things that aren't like just buffing creatures, you know, like
Yeah, I've got a bunch of
like
stuff in there. I just didn't draw to some of it, which is fair. And then the others that I played got removed. Like,
yeah. I mean, I think for it's just the reason I board wiped is because I was 13 health, and you and Josh, I hadn't dealt a single point of damage when I board wiped. I dealt 0 damage, and I'd gotten dealt 37 damage. And I looked at your boards and I saw, wait, if I kill all your creatures, I'll gain all that damage back. Which that's where like it's just the insurance. If you're about to,
Right.
you were probably
Just
gonna kill me
like
next turn. You or
self-preservation.
Josh. I had no flying. I had nothing. I was dead next turn. Which I guess our other option is, and I don't know, like if I had a Swords to Plowshares or like single target, I think I still die.
And it just
But
it wouldn't have like
I'll
it wouldn't have changed
try
the outcome of the game, I don't think. Like again,
for
I'll look back
next.
at it. I had unblockable like kill threat either way.
yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah.
I'll play my Nadu deck next time because I just looked through it and I have no
Yeah,
no removal
I'll
whatsoever.
put the pre-con I got Jenna. It's like a theme, like outlaw theme deck, I think, from the new or I guess like the most recent standard set.
This is just
I
like
was like,
yeah,
I'll
mine's
throw
just
together some
landfall
bullshit.
and creatures.
I
Well,
just-
we'll try it again
I
next
just can't-
time.
I can't
Try
get-
Aragorn and
I can't continue to play these decks against a lot of stuff that like yes, I understand it functions your win condition or it quote unquote affects everyone, but it dismantles my decks, both of them, top to bottom. So I just can't keep doing it.
All right. And we also ideally would get a fourth person because then it would feel like it is a more balanced game. Like
Yeah,
there's
I guess
time
maybe that's part of it too. Is like, yeah, my deck plays pretty quick, so I get out ahead, and then I get two people throwing all their fucking removal at me, and it just like, maybe that's part of why it makes me mad. Is like, because yeah, I do get out ahead. I'll admit that my deck plays fast, a lot faster than
it's just a lot of
Josh's for sure.
Yeah, it's just like
But-
your threats come out way earlier than
Yeah,
ours.
and then it's
more
like-
damage control than it is about like optimization. Like I'm more concerned about just staying alive long enough. at that
Yeah,
point.
and like I will admit that that's fair. That I do get out ahead, but because there's only two other people and both of them are dropping all their removal on my head, annoys
Mhm.
me. It annoys me. Because then it's like, well, then we've played 5 games of Commander, and I've been eliminated first in all 5, and I just have to sit and watch all the fucking time because it's like, because my deck plays fast. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we can, I mean, we've only been playing like maybe once a week as is. If there's like one night a week where Tristan's available to play, or maybe I'll see if I can get Jenna set up or something. Or Ben, if you know someone who wants to hop on and play too, maybe
I'm
Dave
sure
or Nathan
Nathan
or
would be
something.
down too.
Yeah, like if we can
Or
get
Dave.
4, I think it would probably just feel like a more balanced version of the game.
and that's fair. I will admit that is probably a big part of why
And
it
you know,
bugs
we
me
could
so
also do
much.
like we could do some house rules because I was thinking about it when I wasn't sure if I was going to build another deck, and I was like, if I just have my Allura deck, that's not going to be fun to play again because it's like I've spent so much money on it.
It's borderline CEDH.
It's not really cool to. It's almost CEDH, so it's like not cool.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, one of the house rules they have at the local game store for Commander Night is the person who gets out first goes first the next game, and the person who they actually do the person who wins. I think they make him the monarch, and then everyone just targets the monarch because they want the monarch, you know.
That's kind of.
But since Carson has monarch, we
got a
can't do
lot
that.
of
But we could
monarchs.
maybe do something like that, you know,
I've got,
where
I think I've got 5.
so it kind of keeps it rotating. Where like the last person who lost goes first automatically, and then after that, the person who won, there's some like they don't get to draw their first turn, or like regardless of what deck you use. But yeah,
it'd be something interesting to think about.
Consider.
I'll have to sit down and contemplate a new deck because
Or
I'll
maybe,
play.
I think something
No,
that I like realized after playing against Ben's Allura deck a couple of times too was like my deck itself wasn't bad. Like it would win against a lot of decks, but I needed like a secondary win condition. So that's why I came up with those different like ways to create unblockable on my commander. So it's like, okay, maybe I can win with the way where the board is clear or all of my dudes are flying and I can win on like artifact evasion, or a second option would be I just make my commander unblockable and hit someone 3 times.
yeah.
So like maybe that's all it would take is just like adding a couple of options to make
I've got
a secondary win condition.
I've got 7. I've got 7 or 8 cards that give my commander trample, and I just didn't fucking draw any of them.
Yeah.
Like I drew. Okay, I did draw some of them, but they were both post board wipes, and it was just not playable anymore. So
Yeah.
I'll well, I mean, think about your new deck, but maybe next time we play, I'm gonna play Nadu's because it literally is kind of just a jank deck where you draw yourself to death most of the time. With no removal, it's just like 50 lands and 50 enchantment / creatures. It's like super gimmicky, but I want to play it. So maybe next time I'll play that. And if you don't have a new deck, just play your Aragorn, and then we'll
I'm
find a
you
fourth.
know
Because
it'll depend. It'll really depend on if I'm still feeling upset about this. What deck I'll play. Because I can always scrap together my Nekusar counterspell deck and just be a dick, but I don't know if I want to do that. Because that deck is.
I
took it apart.
Creatures just don't appeal to me in Magic. I don't know why. I just prefer the other. Like, I don't know. My playstyle is just so different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should still play again, and we can maybe figure out something to make it a little less like overwhelming on your board and punishing. All right. I don't know if you guys are playing anymore. I have to go though.
I'm out. I got stuff to do.
Peace out.
See ya.
Now I'm just tilted. Alright, you just